Lenny.
Yeah.
What was going through your mind?
Well, that mission was a little different from the other ones because, as you remember, he's drunk, so it's cuts. It has these really crazy cuts. So we were just like, they were in a big, huge mocap studio, and we run over to one corner of the room and like do the can-can, and we run over to the other corner of the room. Shout out to Aaron Atkins, by the way, who plays Lenny. And then we're on these mats and we're wrestling in the mud and everything. There wasn't mud though; there were mats, you know. And we're just, do this, do that. You know, all the other cutscenes that we did were more like scenes, you know?
Yeah.
But that was just crazy. And I had no idea that that was going to be one of the biggest missions in the game.
So there's a way Arthur dies?
There's 4 different ways Arthur can die, yeah. So there's a high and a low honor version of going to help John. And then there's a high and a low honor version of going back for the money. So the first one I did was the high honor version of helping John, which is what most people get. It's when he dies peacefully with the sun on the mountain.
Right.
That's the first one I did, and that's when I was probably the most nervous, because I had been with this character for about, at that point, maybe 4.5 years, and I wanted to do it justice, and I knew how much everybody loved John Marston, and I just said to myself, if I can just make it as good as Red Dead Redemption, then we'll be okay, you know? So that was the most nerve-wracking.